Hey. Hello. Can we come in and talk with you about?
Can I have 5 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah. Or 2 minutes? I totally understand.
Our officers, they're down at the corner, so we might pop out.
You guys want to have
Is it you or Zach that called it? Oh, you called, okay. Yeah.
I'm the main homeowner.
That's right, I'm trying to forget. I've been here before.
It's all good.
Okay.
Deputy class member.
That's my brother. I can give you my driver's license.
Did,
Deputy class member.
a couple people just left. Was that,
That was my dad's girlfriend.
yeah, we saw the back window there. The motorhome moving, so I was curious if he said anything to your dad when he left or anything.
I don't think so. I was watching them
Okay.
through the window as they left. It didn't seem like there was anything.
He
Otherwise,
always
they would've-
screams on the
Yeah.
inside of his RV, so we don't always hear it.
Okay.
But, like, sometimes if you walk up, he'll be screaming about us.
Yeah, I mean, because we literally parked, and then we saw your folks leaving, and then I saw the back window moving, so I was like, I wonder if he said anything to your dad or not.
Yeah.
Because one thing we're just trying to confirm that he's still there, because there's some other avenues we're exploring.
No, I can tell you right now, he's still there.
That's great, because, I mean, we heard him rustling around in there and whatever doing and whatever. But if you have obviously first count.
No. I heard him after, because he left and we got it on video. I'll show you the video right now.
Okay.
And then I went up to the RV.
Okay.
And he was screaming about us.
Okay.
So what he does is like he'll turn on music or TV really loud,
Yeah.
and he'll start just having a manic attack.
So, can you just listen for the radio because I'm turning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you a few other things, kind of not really related to today, just to help us because next week we do have one of our other plainclothes teams that's gonna hopefully get him in custody. We have a search warrant that we want to serve on him as well. So tonight, if he comes out, we're gonna grab him. But
Do you
we're not.
these?
Did anything happen with you guys with him tonight?
No, I mean, he scared the crap out of us, like
Yeah.
ripping that off and banging on the door.
I mean, yeah, ripped off my security camera.
But there wasn't any
I mean,
interaction.
I don't think I don't need you guys on the report just because since there is the court order for him.
Gotcha.
I think it's
I
fine.
appreciate it.
Do you need
Yeah.
mine or no?
No, definitely I'm gonna need yours just for the report.
So
go ahead.
so there's another incident that, I mean, this guy has done so many things to where it's like, I'm so behind in school, work, this, that, the, like, and so it's like, I have another police report I need to file where he called the guy that served him. I don't know how he got his number, but he called my friend.
Oh, okay.
And my friend sent me the screenshot of his phone number calling him. And so it's like,
Yeah.
I've been meaning to call that in, so now that you guys are here, I know that's a police report.
Okay.
And so it's just like, I'm also pissed that the DA didn't put my keying in the car, especially after he just nabbed my security camera. I had it on audio, and he didn't want to put that in there. And then obviously he doesn't show up, and so it's like, having had to work out a financial deal to get that paid for.
Yeah.
And it's like he's vandalized before, I just proved it again. So it's just like, this whole thing has just been a nightmare.
Do you have a? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I have two different videos here.
Yeah.
2 different feeds. So
Okay.
one's from my Ring doorbell, And the other one is from my camera he stole. So I'll play it right here.
Oh, cool.
It's got the timestamp and everything. No one was in the living room. Lucky for him at the time. So then my brother comes outside at that point. So you can tell why I'm like so amped, a little pissed.
Right. Just
So that's
Oh,
on
sorry.
the, yeah, it's that one. No,
I'm just gonna
it's
go
all
back.
good.
Sorry.
Dude, it's all good.
I was gonna go back to just
It's always better just to start it over.
yeah, I'm gonna pause it.
You're right there.
a quick note. What my partner mentioned about one of our specialized units working on this. I doubt you would, but please don't mention anything to him about that. And sometimes people might be like, "Oh, you're done. They're coming for you this week and all that." Right? We don't want to give him an opportunity to barricade himself even more.
Yeah.
Right?
Believe
So-
me. I thank you for
He's
mentioning
now, so the windows used to be open, closed, but you were able to see in and out. Now all of them are covered.
Right.
The only thing that's open is he's got a little vent on top. He bunches that up, moves it to the side, and that's the only.
He wasn't
Right.
very happy the last time.
Right. Yeah. But we don't want him to barricade it to
No,
have an
100%.
option or to start prepping in any way for to.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I don't think you would, but I've known people who, will say that they're coming to get you.
Yeah, no.
You're
We've
done.
been trying to build this case for way too long to do anything to jeopardize it.
So,
I've been working on this for 2 years.
Years, yeah. And it just continues to escalate. The fact that he has this against him and he decides to come onto the property is a whole other level.
Yeah. Not the first time he's been on the property. Unfortunately, the first time that we called the police, the officer didn't write the report. He came on my property and threatened me to my face to kill me.
and you had the restraining order at that time?
No,
Oh, you didn't.
the beginning of August.
Yep. And yeah, we were gonna get into a fight, but someone broke that up. That would have been sweet to have in court. And then I forgot to show you the other one. So here's the one of him stealing the video camera.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that one.
Yeah, that's where I called you guys back, because I was like, why can't I find my video camera? Because obviously I know I have to show you these things, and that's when I looked at my wall. And if you look outside, it's right there. The wire's out.
Can you send me these videos?
Yeah. I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah. Send it to when you're ready.
Oh,
805
mhm.
947 8305.
I'll send them right now. Yeah, just ruins the night.
I can only imagine that. I mean, it's.
Yeah. It's just every freaking week, dude. Every freaking week. I gotta deal with this. Oh, shit.
We had some peace for a week because he went to court, and then after that he was quiet for a week, and then he just went crazy one night. Calling us fucking drug dealers, niggers, all the above.
Yeah.
So have you guys been outside for a minute watching? Okay. Because we were like, it's never taken you this long to get here, and this is the most physically active that he has been since the restraining order, and so we're like, where are you guys?
Yeah, they might still kind of be down there, waiting to see if he does come out. Because the idea is if he does come out, we'll grab him. But
And
I
that's
doubt
the
he's
idea,
coming
keeping
out
the
on
lights
his
on.
own.
What's that?
I doubt he's coming out on his own tonight.
Yeah, we were hoping that maybe, we thought maybe it would spike him to come out was when your folks were leaving, because there was a lot more movement, and then we thought maybe he'd try to, do something.
Got it.
So, but, yeah, I mean, he doesn't just. The other thing I was gonna ask is, do you normally see him like out, like
So I called the police about a week ago because I did see him out and about, but it was like 2 days before his court date. So they pulled him over and they're like, "Hey man, he doesn't have an active warrant," which I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because he's told you guys to go after yourselves. He's resisted arrest. So I was like, okay, cool. And then 2 days later, he gets a bench warrant or whatever the timeline is. And since then, he'll scream outside, but he only goes into the garage, so we don't see when he's there. Because he knows if he's outside, we're gonna call.
So then he only comes out. I mean, it's hard to say. Only through that front side door of the motorhome, right?
We
There's
think
no
there's a back trap.
Is that why you think he gets into the garage that way?
We do because we
Okay.
think
Well,
we
let's
don't
go
know for
honestly.
sure.
Okay.
My dad claims that he might have a floorboard.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just writing out
I
some
got
notes
you.
myself. Go ahead though.
He might have a floorboard that I don't personally think he gets under the RV, but maybe that he like can hide in if you guys walked in there. So he thinks it's like somewhere around his room. He's done a lot of construction. So what he did was he ripped the place apart. So we've seen inside him. So it's very plausible that he could have built something to where he's one of those guys that like gets inside.
Sure.
He's one of those weird dudes that watches weird stuff like that, and he talks about weird stuff. I mean, he talks about killing innocent cops with drones. I mean, he's a head case for sure in terms of weird.
Watches Hitler stuff, like, and just
And he'll
blasts
play it. So it's one of those things where it's like going in there. If you don't find him, it's like when you guys search a car and you knock in weird spots and then you find a drug dealer's thing, whatever. We've all seen those shows. I would do that to that RV.
The garage, when you guys see him, is the garage up?
No.
I've never seen it up.
No.
But so Joseph is a homeowner over there. Homeowner. He'll be unloading or loading his car that's parked on the side of the street, and then Richard will be sitting in front of the front door of the house, just chopping it up, talking to him.
Is grandma or the old? Is the old lady
she's
still there?
Mom owns it with the
Right.
son.
Right.
And so you guys have said this too. We all think that Joseph is elder abusing the finances ever since the dad died. Dad died during COVID, not of COVID. He told our family that back when we used to talk.
Okay.
So
Does Joseph still drive that? I think it was like an SUV, like in the
Yeah,
States.
it's the same one.
Okay.
yeah, he does.
All right.
Um,
And then sorry to go back to the garage. You think he accesses the garage? Have you guys like heard him in there? Is that why?
yes.
Or?
So he goes in there because of weather reasons. Too hot, too cool.
And the light is mostly on at night, like 4 a.m.
In the garage.
And you can hear him. Yeah, if we go to our boundary line,
Yeah.
when he's on one, and it's usually towards, like my dad said, the end of the month that he's on one.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a medication issue. My dad thinks it's disability or something runs out and medication issue, and so at the end of the month he typically gets crazier.
Okay. I remember he had a car with a Tennessee plate or something.
I got that too.
Okay, so that's gone. The other car he was pulled over, and do you remember what it was? That he
I
was
didn't know
driving?
he was pulled over in
If
another car.
it would be, it'd either
Oh,
be
it
that
was-
SUV
okay.
or the smaller white car. It's a sedan, I think.
The
I
handicap
want to
license
say
plate,
it's a
that's mom's.
Ford Fusion,
Okay.
or
Another-
Hyundai. It's
another-
just
it's a sedan,
sedan.
white.
It's a white sedan
I
with
feel like
a.
it's a Chevy Impala.
Oh yeah, it might be
Okay.
that. And then it's got a handicap
Okay.
sticker on the plate.
Yeah, so that his wife, Joseph's wife, drives that. She's
Either she'll drive it or the mom will drive it.
So it's mom, Joseph, wife of Joseph, in the house. That's it. That you guys know of at least.
Yes.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
I don't think he doesn't have any dogs, right?
He
Richard?
used to. Oh, not Richard, but the other guy used to have 2 dogs,
Okay.
and they magically just disappeared.
Do you think Richard and Joseph are close?
They're extremely close.
I think I went one time to talk to Joseph, and he seemed a little bit protective of.
He is, and I'll tell you why. So we used to wonder maybe Richard's got something on him, maybe it's abuse. You know, you in these situations, you're like, you don't want to jump to conclusion because it's one of the reasons why I didn't invite you guys in because I had weapons laid out on the table, and so we're trying to come to peaceful solutions here, and will openly harass Mercedes, and Joseph will be standing there laughing. So that's how I know that Joseph's in with this, as well as there are sketchy, weird things that happen at night where people are doing things out of cars. It's not every single night. Don't know what they're doing. Could be totally illegal. But there's some times where there's some very sketchy individuals. He's had people trespass on my property. I've called that in before that are very sketchy, throwing felony paperwork at us where he's forging my name to the courts. Very shocked that wasn't taken out. So I know that they're in cahoots doing something.
Sure.
I just don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. This.
I just definitely think it's, to me, in my opinion, I think Richard is definitely picking up the dope because Officer Torres, do you know who that is? He showed us pictures that he took inside of the RV and you can see his whole operation in there. I don't know if you guys have the picture still.
I think I went out with Jose on that one.
Yeah.
We
But,
were working patrol that day.
yeah, and
Because hopefully we should both be here next week.
so
Both of us.
we just think he's cooking it up there and then just sliding it over to Joseph, and that's like his run.
Because Joseph does leave for the weekends. He doesn't seem to work a regular job.
Okay.
And
Like
he'll
he's
come back,
delivering something legal or illegal.
but he comes back usually late at night, unloading stuff from the. And he don't look like a camper. He don't look like he's going camping. And so it's just weird by himself. And sometimes Richard goes with him.
Okay.
So, but Richard, ever since the court thing,
Yeah.
does not hang out outside. He used to like joke around, do whatever, and then run back in the RV. Now he's scared that a plainclothes officer is gonna nab
Because I
him.
remember in the beginning when this was going on that we'd show up and then he just pull right in. And
So
that
he
was
he used to be like, oh,
Yeah.
you can't touch me, jump in.
Yeah.
Now he's like, oh, I got nabbed by plainclothes officers. I'm gonna run my
He
mouth.
did though?
You did? You
What
did
was
do
that though? I'm just curious. Sorry.
Matt
Was
Young-
that?
Matt Young sent me an email on it. I'll
Was
tell you
it
right
what?
now.
Was that for his first warrant?
Yeah, that was for you guys nabbed him, and then he
Okay.
had to appear in court.
Went to
Yeah.
court. He went the same
Alright.
day.
Okay.
17th, I want to say 14th or 17th.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's what he skipped out on. So he got his public defender to get the court date moved back like an extra month or two.
Okay.
And then he just skipped out on that on January 17th.
Okay. Alright.
So he got nabbed probably November 15th.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
And then I can show you where my friends texted me
Yeah, do
about
you
he
mind?
called him, and I can give you my friend's number.
Do you have, before I forget, oh, you did send me the other one, did you? Just make sure. Okay.
Email not popping up here.
The Nest camera, time on it?
I
Is
can
it
show
gonna
you on my
be, is it
laptop.
gonna be right after, so he goes to the door first at 6:52.
Goes to the camera
Oh, he
first.
goes on the camera first.
Yeah, I go straight for it.
How, time, like, minute, two?
He grabs the camera, goes to the front door.
Oh, so, okay.
Literally rips it off,
Okay,
walks to
okay.
the front door, thing.
So the reason we didn't know this is we were trying to figure out what was also in his hand. Because we didn't know, because
Oh,
he carries
the
he carries a
Yeah.
Boeing knife like this big on his hip. That's illegal. You can't leave
Okay.
your property with that. So he carries that on his hip all the time. So we're always worried we're gonna get stabbed. Hence another reason I have a gun on me. So when he comes up, he's holding the white thing. So that's when I started going to security footage and
Okay.
we put it together. So we had it
Well,
backwards.
yeah, you can see the white, it's like a square, the Nest camera.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a snowball.
And if you-
I
when you
swear to
walk
God,
out-
I swear to God.
When you walk out and you look to your left, you will see
Okay,
the
I'll
wires.
take a picture of it when I leave.
Yeah, actually I can send you a picture of it.
How much, okay, that's fine. How much is the camera value?
1 to 300. I don't know the exact.
Right, we have to have like 5 up on here, so it's like, well, which one is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
That was hardwired in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Concrete
you'll
wall.
see the wires. Yeah, that pissed me off because that took a lot to get that installed. So not that easy.
Are your, sorry. Okay, I'll take them on link too though.
Yeah. Let me
Do
see
you
the
have,
wires.
okay. Are your motion lights always on out front?
Yep.
Okay.
During the rain, they get a little, So,
Alright. And then, I know it's in the call, but what's your phone number again?
818
Okay.
879
879?
Yep.
Oh, okay, here it is.
3860.
Alright.
Yeah, it's yeah, whatever you need. I mean, I'm here to
So,
make this amicable. Here is a January 20th. Hey, your crazy neighbor called. Da 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 da.
and Matt is just a friend of yours?
That served him.
Okay.
He served him the emergency restraining order, not the permanent one.
His,
That's why Richard called him, because he's like, "You're gonna go to prison for fraud," and he's like, "What the hell are you talking about, Bidmore?" And he'd be willing to testify to that, to whatever. He's pissed about the whole.
is there,
And then he shows the phone number of him calling.
yeah. Oh, okay, there you go.
Alright.
The circle.
Yeah, let me prove that it was right there. And then one more.
Go ahead.
Right there. That should be all you need.
That's fine. June 20th?
Yeah. And then do you want his
I-
phone number?
Matt's? Yeah, I was gonna, because I need to get his info.
He works with me and he lives down the street.
Okay. I'll just call him.
Was he here that for your birthday?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll text him right now. Police will call you. Do you know, like, are you calling today, tomorrow, next week, or random?
Okay.
I'm just gonna let him know, like, hey.
I'm gonna call him. It might be tonight,
Okay.
unless he has plans or something going on.
That's crazy.
I'll give you. I'm gonna give my partner, who's actually kind of in charge of his case, your number as well, just in case he has any.
Is that you or someone else?
No, it's gonna be one of our other detective partners, who's handling Richard's case.
Has he ever been out here with us before? Your partner?
Spears, is this his last name Spears?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Skinny guy.
He works with.
He's got a big. Does he
works
still
with
have a big
Torres.
mustache now?
So.
I think so.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's got a mustache that's way too big for.
Yeah.
I think I know you. What else can I
I'm gonna tell you said that.
Because I want you guys to be safe, and I want this.
So the biggest thing was because we just want to know, hey, you daily movements. I know he doesn't move a lot and does a lot of things, but
He
there
used to.
was, hey, he goes and gets the newspaper in the morning, or he does like gets the mail. at
He
this
used
time,
to.
you know,
Okay,
like,
so I was going
things
to
like that.
when I had to go to work. What time would I leave? I want to say 9 o'clock. Around 9 o'clock, he would be on this side of his RV, which is closest to our driveway. So
Yeah,
between
yeah.
our driveway and his RV, and he'd just be
Right.
picking stuff up, whatever. And he'd be out there for like 5 minutes, and then just go back inside.
What do you guys work from home, or like?
I'm working from home 1 or 2 days this coming week, but no, we typically
Okay.
we all have different shifts though. So my dad works for the school district, so
Okay.
he's out at 7. I leave right before 8. He leaves during
I
lunch.
leave.
'Cause
It's
he's a
always
lawyer.
different because I work in Camarillo at Finney's, so I'll either leave in the morning or at night.
But Richard knows when we leave, and that's when he comes outside.
Hello?
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was asking. Just gonna get you guys' schedule, essentially. But I'll
I
have
work 8 to 5. My dad works
6 to 3.
6 to 3, and then he comes home, goes to baseball.
Because what I might do is give him your number, Spears your number, and basically let's say like, hey, you're leaving to go to work. Be like, hey, you know, my brother's gonna leave in like 5 minutes. Just that way they kind of have a heads up that, you know, there could be opportunity where he does come out because it's gonna be quick,
I'll
right?
tell
Yeah.
you that
You know what I mean?
he'll know when you guys are here.
Yeah.
So you guys, you should be parked on.
You guys got
That
him too a
street.
few times when you guys parked on a different street.
So it's gotta be something quick enough where they can react and grab him because if he just walks out one step out his door, we're not. Big A's gonna be up to each
And-
other. You know?
And you'll probably deny this, but I mean, I would be willing to
We can't
have
issue-
someone knock on the door.
So yeah, we can't have civilians there just because of liability things. Because hypothetically, let's say
I'll
he-
sign something.
Volunteer bait right here. I'll walk out there right now.
We can always not listen to you.
I'll
Bait it,
pay you.
I heard you. You don't think I should do it right now.
So I mean, I want to point something out. I've knocked on his door before. It was pre-restraining order when he was screaming at her. It's crazy. I mean, it was so loud. I mean, I was in the house, and so I banged on his door to come outside and talk. And the same way I banged on his door is the same way he banged on mine. The same cadence.
Okay.
So he was doing that as retaliation, and that was something that happened 8 months ago. So my whole thing is very vengeful, the way he's methodical.
Alright. Okay.
So we've got him with the restraining orders when we've had women walk up to the door. Hey, we're looking for Joseph.
Oh yeah, like.
Hey, which one's
weed
house is
maps.
Joseph?
You ever heard of weed maps? They deliver marijuana and stuff legally.
He gets his marijuana delivered.
So they would come to our door and be like, "Oh, is Joseph or Richard here?" No.
I think they lace weed with meth. That's what I think, because I've smelled weed and I've smelled some chemical, and I'm like, that's probably meth or something, right? Breaking Bad. And so it gets pretty pungy. But yeah, maybe if you guys say, hey, we're from Weed Maps, especially if it's a woman, like in a dress or something. Like, hey,
Listen, I just set up the
I
situation.
don't know, like it seems that.
Watch me get to open that door right here, right now.
But it seems like that worked when I got the restraining order, like when I got him served.
Oh, he gets Amazon packages,
fit
not to
in
the
the dress
house, but to the house. So he'll come out and sign that, whatever it is.
Do you guys do stuff like that, or?
Can't say we don't. Can't say we don't.
Oh, so he's smart.
So you could also do that with about the wife and the mother, because when we did the Joseph name when we did it, so maybe if you do the wife and the mother, like, hey, do they live in there or do they live in here? Amazon package. I think that could neck him. But does he have to be outside, or now that he's got these warrants and he's trespassed? I mean, how does the situation differ?
So a little bit. So the safety for us, obviously, just because of his history and things like that. So when we're doing operations, there's things we take into account, like hey, his criminal history, his demeanor now, things of that nature, right? The idea, because we don't want it becoming okay. We want to make it where he doesn't take one step out, guys are running up in their cars, and he runs back in and turns barricade, and then it's not good for the neighborhood, because then we have to say, hey, you guys got to get out. You got this guy's motorhome barricade. So we try to do it as safe as possible for everybody involved. Now, if he's out driving around, things like that, that's different.
If I see him out around, so I can call you.
Call us, yeah.
Shay, you see him outside
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
I
no,
wrote the other day, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah.
How'd you not, do your thing?
I don't know how I can be. Sorry, go on.
Stupid.
No. So there's a lot of things to take accountability, because his history, what he has in his past, whether it be guns, mental health, things like that. So we have to check all these boxes before we do anything, just liability things.
It is mental health, and he carries. I mean, I'm talking. It's a large. I'm not exaggerating. It's like large. And so
Does he have it on him every time? Every time you see him
I
outside?
can't say it's every time, but I can tell you this: I've seen that on him a lot.
Quite a few.
So I don't know if it was on him right there.
If he's not just in his underwear, he's got it on him. Because he'll come out with his ass hanging out, with just wearing his drawers, and that's it.
If he I don't know if that was his actual underwear, or just shorts. He wears his underwear, or whatever.
Yeah.
But if he's got jeans on, he's got a knife for sure, a bone. So but does he have a gun or anything? He's never showed it, but he's talked about shooting me, hanging me. He loves power tools. That's something to know about. So he'll bang power tools or use them and scream my name that he's gonna kill me. I have that on tape. I've submitted that already.
Hacksaw.
So
all that shit.
I would not be surprised if he swung at one of you guys with a hacksaw.
I'm gonna text you the new report number for this one for tonight. It's just in my car. I'll just text it to you.
Cool.
I'll come back twice. I'll pass the number on
Cool.
to my partner, so they'll probably be in touch with you next week.
Is he gonna text me or call me?
Probably both, just to see if you're
Got it.
up or about, whatever.
I'm just I'm in sales, so if I'm on the
That's fine.
phone or whatever.
Yeah, that way you can reach to you. Obviously, if he comes out, call us, please. I know you guys want to do it, but please call us first, just in case something happens. He goes crazy.
Hey, I've
They're like,
not.
we
I
want to
can
give
rip.
this
I
bad
can.
dude. Don't ruin it for us.
I can rip him out the RV right now, and I have not done it. So I
And you
call you
guys so
guys
nasty.
every time.
So, but seriously, call us, and then we'll obviously be in touch.
I appreciate
really
it.
soon.
Yeah, we understand sometimes the wheels of justice turn slowly,
Yeah.
but there's a reason behind that, to make sure that we're going to be safe, to make sure that when he does get arrested and brought to court and all that, that the case that gets brought to the DA is rock solid and
Yeah.
locked up tight.
I do have a question about the bench warrant. So he's got a bench warrant. What does that mean? So you guys arrest him, right? So that's automatic jail time, right?
He has to be seen by a judge.
But like, so he gets arrested now. There is no more bail.
Oh, well, okay. So it depends, right?
You would think.
Well, he had like 11 misdemeanors.
I know.
Right.
Skip that.
He would.
Was already arrested and was out within 4 hours.
It's up to the courts.
Oh,
Now, we
yeah.
arrest him, it's up to the courts, up to the judges, whether or not, hey, give him bail, he can bail out, or no, he's gonna stay till basically we see him in a courtroom, and then we basically hash out, see what we need to do with him. But you can't take our word saying that, yeah, if we arrest him tonight, he's gonna stay in, because he could get an option of bailing out.
So,
It could be.
so if he's done illegal things on bail, because he's committed some of these while on
I hear
bail,
what you're saying.
and then he skipped his court date, he could still get
You're,
re-bail.
you're saying the right things. You are. I totally agree with your train of thought. But it's not our decision. Like
I'm not saying it is. I'm just trying to.
No,
understand.
you're asking smarter questions.
No, seriously.
They're saying, unfortunately, yes.
There's, I mean, we ask the same questions sometimes too,
Yeah.
right?
So
In
the-
those situations.
The judge can whatever his bail.
Because different departments tell me different things. I
Right.
swear.
Whatever bail he's well, the ultimate answer, like he said, is it's up to the judge.
Got it.
But whatever bail he's out on now, say it's $10,000 bail, he gets re-arrested. The judge could just say, bail's forfeited. You have a new bail set. It could be another $10,000. Maybe it'll be raise it to $30,000, whatever, and he's got to post that to get out. The judge could say, you know what, I'm going to re-release you on your current bail, which means he's out on same bail and doesn't have to actually put up any more money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, judges.
Got it. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it's, hey, he skipped bail, and if you skip bail in California, that's at least a year, and he's got 11 misdemeanors.
Yeah, technically under California law, just failing to show up to court is a crime in itself.
Yeah.
But in
It
practical
doesn't mean
terms,
they act on it.
there's no additional charge. The most that could happen is your bail gets forfeited, your bail gets raised.
So what's the incentive to listen? What's the incentive to do the good thing?
So you're saying, so if I heard you correctly, it doesn't add charges. I thought it add charges.
So when you commit a charge out on bail, or a crime out on bail, right? Depending on, like, we have, for example,
There's statutes that could make the bail get doubled.
it's a misdemeanor what he's doing right now. Felonies are different. That's the
I've been
difference.
told that too. I heard California law change. That's why I'm asking. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
No, it has.
Well, I'll lower my expectations then a little bit.
Unfortunately, across the board, it's much harder to keep people in jail.
You're not alone with the frustration and stuff like that. So
I know that's not you. I'm just
You're asking the right question.
Oh no, trust me, man. There's people, we work 12-hour shifts. There's people we arrest at the beginning of our shift and they're off before we go home.
How infuriating.
He was out in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed I never got my original police report where he threatened me. That one was crazy.
Anyway,
All right, guys.
I'm
Thank you,
deputy. I'm deputy class 4. I just
Thank you.
I had been working in the Newberry Park area, but I just got reassigned to this area, so I might be seeing you more often.
Uh-oh.
Got to call you guys back.
I hit my alarm on accident. Uh-oh. So you guys might be showing up again.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, no,
All right.
All right.
All right, Zach. We'll be in touch.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Yep. And then where is it again? Oh, here.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah.
Want some light? some.
I think we're good.
Okay.
You see how that maneuver
Yeah.
just ripped right off. So if you need me to Amazon that to figure out how much that costs, but
I can look it up too.
cool.
So, alright guys.